Da-da-da. 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 Da-da. That's right. It's football. Guess what, everybody? You know you've been waiting for football. Haven't we all been waiting for football? I think it's time. In the pandemic that is 2020, we apparently have some semblance of normalcy and a football season is starting. It's starting tomorrow. If you're watching this video on Wednesday, it's starting Thursday. The Thursday game is the Kansas City reigning champion Chiefs against the Houston Texans. And what I have done here in the Microsoft Excel NFL, I used to call this thing the NFL Sprap or the CNFL algorithm, basically, which is it's got, I don't know, it's using a bunch of different stats and a bunch of crazy different things, which I'll get into a little later in the video as we go deeper into it. But I know there's a lot of you that just kind of want to be like, oh, well, Ken, you're the Excel algorithm guy. You wrote an algorithm that picks NFL teams, and it also usually does projected scores of games. I do not have the projected scores for week one because all the players have moved around. I have old player stats from last year in here. This is all based off of last year's team stats and it would be last year's player stats. And it's really not optimal right now, but there's really nothing you can do in week one. God, I mean, everything's been shuffled around. You got Tom Brady playing for Tampa Bay. Gronk is down in Tampa Bay. They're down in Hurricane Alley playing in unstructured Florida. They've turned into Florida men instead of playing under Belichick in a stadium where the fans call first downs more than the refs. I mean, this is a lot of change. Look, you got the Washington football team. What is this? I don't know. They're not the potato skins yet. They're not the skins at all anymore. And you got that going on. Then what happened to Oakland? Oh my God, they're down in Las Vegas. What is going on? There's all kinds of changes that have been made. So lots of stuff going on. It's super fun. So if you're interested in subscribing to the NFL algorithm this year, you can go to kenbraverman.com. I'm going to do $100 for September as we bang these out week by week and do a video every week and start doing projected scores and everything like you've been doing for, I believe, a decade now. I've definitely been doing this for 7 or 8 years. I think it's been at least 10. I'll have to go check. Anyway, let's talk about week one because what we have is obviously not optimal, but we can still look at it and draw some conclusions from it. So you have the team of reference that it's talking about. You have whether or not they are home or away. It's, yellow is home. That's probably good. Although without any fans now, right? Or most of the teams don't have fans or are doing 10% fans or something. Like you're not going to have a full Seattle stadium where everyone's screaming at 800 decibels. That's not a real number. It's a real number, but I don't think it would destroy your eardrums. It's like 100 decibels. You don't have that going on. I don't think, unless maybe the guy who's doing the crowd control can turn it up as loud as he wants. No, that can't be allowed. Boy, we are entering a whole new world, like completely new world here in 2020 in terms of what is possible, what is going on in sporting events. So I don't know what home means anymore, but it is still a fact. So at least the weather will be home. So the Patriots are taking on the Dolphins, and the algorithm likes them when it comes to team stats from last year, from 2019, likes them here. Now, what's kind of interesting about this is to look and say, well, where do we in Vegas disagree a lot? Let's do descending by um, let's do ascending by money line. Show you what I'm talking about. Here, this lists the order that Vegas likes its favorites by descending by money line. The lower the money line means the worse your payout is if you bet on them and they win because they're a huge favorite. So Kansas City is the Thursday night game. Vegas loves them. They're not our number one pick. They're only a 30%er. We got a lot of greener teams here that we liked more than the Chiefs. And other things that pop out, when you sort it back to the order that the algorithm kicks it out in, which is descending by win score percentage, you see that this is usually pretty good actually throughout the year, even though this is based off last year. But you, of course, you don't have Brady here anymore. Like really significant things have changed, so you have to just take that under advisement. Understand week one is just like this. Now, some interesting things here have we have the Saints as a big favorite over Tampa. Of course, down there I'm mentioning the Brady thing again and where they're going. Of course, that's why there's a discrepancy. Understood. Um, I don't know why Detroit is favored over the Bears. I guess because it's in Detroit, but who cares? This seems like a good pick. I don't know what the roster situation are. Green Bay over Minnesota. That's in Minnesota. I mean, I don't know. Is Rodgers playing? There's an injury report I've worked on. Let me just say there are going to be updates all the time going on with this. I am kind of interested in this at least to start the year. So I'm really kind of dropping baseball a lot. Baseball is just too much work for not enough fun, and the football one here is pretty fun. So I would say if you're interested in supporting this, go to kimberlybrand.com and subscribe to one of the options that are on there. And if you had one team you had to pick this week, who would it be to win? And this is fuzzy in my mind with the Patriots because you don't know who they are without Brady as their QB. Um, Ravens over the Browns seems awesome. I mean, that's the yeah. I don't think the Ravens have lost significantly, and they will start out strong. They get that really good quarterback. That's a really good one. Niners over the Cardinals is probably good. I don't know if the Niners have lost much. I think they still have like Bosa or somebody, but like I think they're still strong. The Eagles over the Washington football teamless nameless. That's a good one. You know the Skins are not the Skins and they're not winning. That's a good one. As a matter of fact, because Washington sucks and I am a Skins fan, or I'm a Washingtonian essentially. I root for this team that is still the same colors that has no logo and just I believe a number on the side of their helmet now. I can tell you they lose games under Dan Snyder. Dan Snyder makes them suck, and that means Philadelphia is my pick of the week to win because the Skins are just a team in utter disarray. And yes, of course, never listen to me, always listen to the algorithm. That is the rule. So it does like two dogs, but of course, we're still in our infancy here. So we're going to be going week by week. So good luck, everyone. Enjoy week one of the NFL. I will be somewhere. Actually, wait, you know what? You know what? Can you even go to football games anymore? Like I was actually right outside the last Super Bowl, so I was kind of near the last live football with fans that was ever played. I was very close to that down in near Miami. Um, and am I going to be anywhere this Sunday where there's a game? And the answer is, you're telling me there's a game in Washington? I might be here. I might be in the area. Which is what, I should go to the city where I have picked the biggest game. So if I should be here by Sunday. This game's a Sunday game, right? Or is it Monday? Sunday, yeah, it's a Sunday game. And there's a lot of other things in this file I did not show you guys. Um, there's more information about things here. There's breakdowns and percentages of things. There's going to be a lot of work done on all kinds of different areas. There's orders of things because week by week. See, the other thing is you can check this thing out week by week. Or if you do it team by team, this thing's out of control. You get this file when you subscribe to the algorithm this year. So say, oh, I want to see what the Raiders schedule is like this year. Oh, the Raiders schedule is like this. And the Raiders are not favored against anybody except the Dolphins in this file. Or sorry, they're a favorite against the Panthers in week one here too. But it's very interesting to kind of mess around with all kinds of fun things with the schedule because it is in here and it seems to be working. So anyway, lots of fun with NFL. It's the first time I looked at it all year was today. I spent a few hours on it and look how much we accomplished. We have something to look at and something to have fun with. Um, Injuries, we got schedule, we've got current information I keep up to. Yeah, we'll get some projected scores in there. Maybe I'll even try to do some projected scores for week one. But the rosters are just a mess to figure out right now, and it's better just to wait till week one happens and then bringing in week 2. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Will the Bills beat the Jets at home? Come on, of course they will, right? Seems like it. Kansas City's all. So what do you do on Thursday night here? Well, according to the file, according to the algorithm, this Thursday night game right here, you've got Kansas City crushes them when it comes to what? Offensive rating and defensive rating and points per game and win everything and margin of victory. Wow. So Houston really wasn't that great that last year, huh? I guess not. Well, the numbers say KC. Um, it's the opening. It's the opening game. Anything can happen, guys. So anyway, good luck, everyone.